This little notebook from Smythson's of Bond Street is considered the best notebook in the world. But is it deserving of that title? Well, it's without doubt priced as such, with this small one being £65 and others in the range being close to 300. But can only notebook be worth that much money? In this review, I'll be testing if you're just paying for the name and the heritage, or is this really that special?
So you may wonder why you'd buy a notebook which literally cost more than my first car. But this isn't just a notebook. When you buy one of these, you're making a covenant to do something interesting enough to write in it.
This is the Panama Notebook. Named so because it's supposed to be like the Panama hat of notebooks. And by that, I believe it means it's the perfect travel companion. Almost indestructible and yet beautifully elegant. The unique and distinctive featherweight watermark can be found on every single blue page. And this shows the authenticity of this handmade book. This isn't any normal paper. It's actually only 50 GSM, which is incredibly thin, but the design of it is so clever that you can use a traditional fountain pen or even a thin Sharpie and the ink will not penetrate right through the page. In 1908, Frank Smythson, or if you're American, Smythson, had a vision to create the world's first practical, lightweight, and portable diary. This innovative approach inspired the Smythson's featherweight book. They all have this incredibly soft leather binding, which literally lasts for years and years. I mean, obviously, you'd completely fill the book full of writing, but the actual book itself will last forever. And for me, especially when you're talking about one like this, which is designed for your travels and experiences, that's exactly what you want because you want to write down things that happened to you in your 20s and 30s and go back to them when you're 60 years old to reminisce. This was kind of like the YouTube channel of the early 20th century. And to my mind, that is actually what you're paying for. And yes, the edges of the pages have gold leaf, and the binding is a perfect soft leather, and the pages are incredibly thin and very difficult to rip, actually. But the point of that is you can take it on your travels with you. Whether you're going on a steam train through the jungle or hunting through the urban jungle of somewhere in like New York or Bangkok, your memories are going to last forever when you write them down. And that for me is something really beautiful because I want to remember these great things that I've done. But somehow the written word is a more powerful way to remember it than just through lovely videos and photographs, as much as I enjoy those. So the real question is, should you buy one? Are they a good use of money? Now this, I will point out, is very much not in any way a sponsored video. I haven't even got as much as an affiliate link to put for this. So my opinion is entirely impartial. And my answer is very, very simple. If you can afford one of these, if between 60 and £300 is something you can easily spare, then 100% this is the best example that exists. If you can't afford it, to be honest, other notebooks are perfectly good and will still last you years with absolutely no problems at all. So just buy a cheaper one. You could get one for just £2 or £3. And if you're careful with it, you could still keep it for years. But for me, it's an investment in myself because I know that I'm going to be more inspired to write in a beautiful book And I know that I'm going to be more careful not to lose something that's expensive. It's the same logic as I have for owning beautiful pens. If I own a Bic pen, I will lose it within 20 minutes. But a beautiful Parker, or one day if I can afford it, a Mont Blanc, I'll keep forever. So if you wish to keep your memories somewhere really beautiful, I highly recommend a Panama from Smythson. Thank you very much. See you again soon.